let's review, just talking about the pillar being the center of rotation, and in a circle you drop directly sideways, in the shoulder in you drop a little bit back to the quarter. This is the weight of your waist. And in a half pass you advance up onto the diagonal line of travel.
Yes.
Okay? At the back of your inside calf. So that's the point around which the center of rotation is reflected at the position of the horse's body. So left knee more open. Shoulder pressuring back on the right hind. So, do you have a point in mind that you're aiming for at the end of your half pass? Shoulders, you're freeing up the shoulders, right? The purpose of haunches in is to do what?
Outside hind. Strengthen the outside.
Supple the stifles.
Supple the stifles.
Okay.
I need it.
What's the point of half pass? What's the...
Half pass is to, well, you're in shoulder in and...
Don't overthink it. It has a...
Sideways.
Has a
How's that?
as do all the rest. It's separation of the hocks. Stepping and then kind of twisting the corkscrew down and in, stepping down and in, stepping down and in. There's going to be a counter corkscrew where you step and you turn your hips, but then you counter turn your shoulders to keep the horse from throwing the forehand over.
Yeah, that's good. That's easy.
Sure, no problem, right? At speed in the canter.
Got it.
You have to think inveclum back on your right side.
That's what I need help.
The inveclum back. So you think whoop, like boop. So when I think of halt, I think of rounding in one side of my back. This side is tightening when you want to think this muscle here. You want to make this loin muscle here bulge. You got it right there? You had it? It has nothing to do with this, just this.
I have no idea how to fire that.
Yeah. So your left leg wants to catch his shoulder to the outside rein. Now think of coming back in your right waist and pivot around, pivot around, pivot around. So that's one hellaciously large pirouette, and then up, 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 up. So you better pirouette because you're going to hit his head on the wall. So now we stop the activity because you're throwing your shoulders back instead of... Behind here,
Here's my pillar
step.
still.
Here, your pillar is directly to your side.
So it's right
And the bend is reflected here.
Got
So
it,
his shoulders are bent up around your inside leg,
Yeah.
and you're stepping the outside hind toward the inside hind, like you would in half pass. Good.
Note Oliver's irritation with my inept and clumsy riding. Switching tail, chomping mouth, sigh. No pressure, right? Poor Lisa. I bet at this moment she's dreaming of having a root canal in lieu of this lesson. Steve, my husband watching, says, Lisa should get an Academy Award for keeping a straight face. I love families. They are so supportive.
The timing. So when you transition through your seat, marking the downbeat, what creates the transition for the horse is the disruption of the rhythm of the gait that you're in. Good, now pivot to the right. Good. Good. And then right seat bone descends on the way out and preps for the first step of half pass. As you All right, head back to half pass. Don't worry, Oliver, we got more on your list to check off. Pivot, halt, pivot, and half pass. Pivot, halt, pivot. Could there be a canter depart right now to the right lead without spinning off to the left? So, use not your shoulders so much. So that was halt, heave back with your shoulder. Think the middle of your back. Just like the middle of your back draws him at the column in the center of the circle or the shoulder in or the half pass, it's going to draw him back. Good. And seat to hand. That's fine. Now push seat to hand. Ease up on the back. Instead of asking him to carry you forward, that's a little bit of trust that he's actually going to go. If he doesn't go, it just tells you he's not going. Don't manipulate yourself to get him to go. Lower the hand. Now, legs back. Release the waist forward. Push the seat under it. Not bad. Not instant, but not bad. Rein back. Good. Now push the right hip forward. Draw the left leg back. Seat, push, squeeze, both butt cheeks, go. Good. Check.
Oh, as if I've completed something very cute.
Now this is going to be the hardest one. Counter, canter.
Gardeners, just to get them into first grade, so you don't have to be their teacher again.
That's right. Counter, canter between quarter lines, thinking renvers. So let's just cover that ground. Now, from there, she wants you to then bring the shoulders in front of the haunches. So where is that?
Facing you,
No,
right here.
no. Tell your mom she's wrong. She's so wrong.
He's like,
Renvers. The hind feet are walking the line of the actual circle. The shoulders are displaced slightly inward of that. And then she says, then bring the shoulders in front of the haunches. So where do the shoulders have to go? Here, yes? No, did I say anything about changing the size of the circle? Right here in Bettina's black and white. No, it wasn't. There's nothing implied. So you.
why does she think I'm capable of?
You are capable of this. That's why I'm here. What is the purpose of renvers? Keep walking.
Oh, well,
Keep walking.
side hind to the bend.
The purpose of the renvers is to deepen the outside hind in prep for the flying changes and the canter pirouettes. And renvers is not displacing the hindquarters outward. It's bringing the shoulders in and then deepening the outside hind under. So hindquarters staying where they started. Then asking the horse to step a little deeper under. Then bring the shoulders back into that line, but you're still holding the outside hind straight, and then change the bend shoulders to the rail. So that was displacing hindquarters out. So first, Brenda, between quarter line. Your handwriting, between quarter lines. Slightly. Nothing's very extreme. Good. Now move the shoulders back in front of the haunches.
Moving it all will be helpful.
Keeping left bend. Now think of deepening the right hind. Now don't lose the circle. So deepening the right hind doesn't mean you have to displace the position of the hindquarters so much. So back to the normal bend. Now renvers, change to your left seat bone. Bend them there, good. Good. Now bring the shoulders out to the line of the haunches. Good. So it's a slight shoulder out. And then you would flip the bend to the right here. And then you should, good. Now put the shoulders to the other line, the line of the hindquarters. Good. Then swap the bend. So that would be your sequence for the flying change. Is that what you told her you were struggling with the flying change prep, or?
No, I just told her I was struggling.
Oh. All right, now you're going to do that at the canter.
Right. Can I have a bigger circle?
No. Don't sling your shoulders. Use your waist. Punch your left hip forward. Canter. Good. To the renvers. Sit down, find the hind feet, mark the downbeat. Good.
Half halt.
It is. Rein back. Yes, exactly. Think renvers. You turn to face me more. Cheater. Walk. So make sure your legs don't switch. So when you think renvers, you think of left leg forward and then turn yourself so you're going to line up your spine more with the center of the circle to help pull his front end in.
That's going to be then to the right.
To the left. You're in left lead. Left lead, you're going to come around this way and half pass this way.
I urge you to please respect my copyright.